Oh, Trump did
True,
what?
we've talked about
he
this.
pardoned somebody that bought $200 million worth of his crypto, and he got a pardon. No, we can just hand wave that away
what a transition. So let's take a look at this
because it was a witch hunt. It was a witch hunt.
Yeah, let's watch
Obviously,
this
it was
video
Biden's admin.
about it. That might be the
ahead.
champion transition of all time. Yeah, let's watch this video.
So far this year, the president has pardoned or shortened the sentences of more than 1,600
A lot of
people.
white-collar criminals, too, by the way.
latest pardon was for a cryptocurrency tycoon who is known as CZ. The company CZ founded, Binance, helped boost the profile of the Trump family's crypto firm, World Liberty Financial. He pled guilty in 2023 to violating anti-money laundering laws.
Right.
The government at the time said that CZ had caused significant harm to U.S. national security, essentially by allowing terrorist groups like Hamas to move millions of dollars around. Why did you pardon him?
Okay, are you ready? I don't know who he is.
Are you ready?
A 4-month sentence or something like that.
Are you ready?
And I heard it was a Biden witch hunt.
In 2025,
that gets me every time,
his
dude.
crypto exchange
Are you
Binance
ready?
helped
Hey. Are you ready?
facilitate
He says that like
$2
it's-
billion
I
purchase
know,
of
dude, it's
World Liberty
amazing.
Financial's
Says it like it's an
stablecoin.
own.
And then you pardoned CZ. How do you address
doesn't
the
answer this at
appearance
all.
of pay for play?
Well, here's the
thing.
thing. I know nothing about it because I'm too busy doing the other.
But he
I can
got a
only tell
pardon.
you that.
But he got a
No, I
pardon.
Too
can
busy
only tell
doing
you
the
this.
other.
My sons are into it. I'm glad they are because it's probably a great industry, crypto. I think it's good. You know, they're running a business. They're not in government.
World Liberty Financial has denied any involvement in the pardon. So
By the way, if I can.
As if anybody fucking believes
I know,
that.
I know. And I'll let you go here in a
Come
second.
on.
But this was before the election, these elections this past week. But since then, with him ending up in a football booth today, it feels like they're a little panicking a little bit. And they're like, hey, sir, you're the only one that can juice the numbers. So it feels like they're just like, oh, no, like, we did bad in elections, so you got to get out there and be seen. But, yeah, go ahead. What were your there's obvious thoughts on him being an asshole about pardons, but go ahead.
I don't know if you saw that clip I posted too, but he is very audibly getting booed at the Commanders game, which warms my heart because it means that the vibes are shifting on Trump. Not for MAGA at all, as a whole, but
100%.
definitely there's fracturing and the vibes are low.
100%.
But
it's almost as if you make all these promises that will make working people's lives better and don't deliver, there's going to be consequences. Almost. Look at that. Anyways, go ahead with the pardons.
So Trump has spent a good part of the past several months dunking on Biden for his quote-unquote autopen, which is a legitimate thing, by the way. I was not familiar with that.
All
It is.
Keep going. We're going to move past that.
They aren't. It's for sure a thing. That's not like a conspiracy theory. That's a documented fact that autopens are used. They're allowed to be used.
As long as they understand what their auto sign, right? As long as like
Correct.
that's the
They have
point.
to be
Isn't that
privy.
the conspiracy of it, where it's like you can just sign it without them knowing,
Right.
and that's true, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So he's dunking on Biden for this autopen, and then he says in this interview that ready for this? I don't know who he is, as if that's like a gotcha. You fucking signed your name to a piece of paper to excuse this guy of a conviction, and you don't know anything about him, but you're gonna dunk on Biden for his autopen and people like taking control of Biden's addled state or whatever. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Have some self-reflection here.
They don't. They never do. And also, the worst part about the sentencing getting exonerated or people getting exonerated is the money, that the restitution, whatever, doesn't have to be paid. So that's where I had some article that was like over $1 billion. It's like, what? Like,
yeah, I mean,
but again, the pardon comes along with, I guess. I didn't know that. That's something that's I've never looked that much into things to know that if you pardon someone over a crime that ultimately they have to pay restitution for, they don't have to pay. That's like, oh, that makes sense. I just never thought it through.
The pardon fully wipes it away, completely and totally.
Right.
So now they're not held to any liability anymore. It's fully gone. But yeah, so it's World Liberty Financial. He says his sons are running it. Everybody knows that that's you guys don't talk about your businesses. Like, get the fuck out of here. Um, and he says he doesn't know who he is. So either you do know, and you're just saying that because
Right.
you don't want the appearance of impropriety, or
Right.
you truly don't know. Like, pick your poison here. These are
Either
both
one's
are
bad.
terrible options.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you signing a piece of paper if you don't know who this person is?
The amount
So
of
it's just
times that we were told that Joe Biden is being run like a puppet. Like if Trump is actually being run like a puppet, I don't believe that. But it's just like, dude, the projection is always
right.
there. Just always there.
They're
bro.
telling on themselves.
Always there. It's not even that. Maybe Biden was senile towards the end. Maybe was there some degree of that? I feel like everybody kind of understands that at this point with Biden. But Trump, if it's oh my god, are we a year in even? No. So
No, we're not.
right,
No, we're not.
right. Not great.
Yeah, it's just blatant corruption. It's just over the top blatant corruption.
Yeah,
on
and
the
I
scale
always
of hundreds
it's
of millions
another
of dollars.
it's another realm of things happening where I just the same people that cheered the decentralization of crypto, if you don't have any regulation at all, it's going to be like 4chan, 8chan, anything on the internet that just has no regulation just turns into just like a factory of bullshit, meaning bullshit opinions, or crypto finances a lot of like dirty organizations throughout the world.
Oh.
Like it's known that North Korea has like either profited or dabbled in a lot of crypto. Russia too.
Yeah.
So like you guys, and this is what pisses me off. Everyone lives in the surface, not everyone, but a lot of people, it feels like they live in the surface world where if you delve in and you actually ask the hard questions about this shit instead of just being fanboys and girls, you have to have some sort of regulation. Like you can cry about that all you want, but we have to have something. I would hope to think in a serious discussion where me and you sat down with someone, we would be open to anything as long as it made sense. But the make sense is like something has to put something else in check. If it doesn't, it's going to be a bad time. And I don't understand how people don't know that. The same people who thought Donald Trump would champion working people inside of the United States of America boundaries are the same people who will still support him after he pardons this guy for no fucking reason at all that makes any sense. And just bad organizations get away with things now because of crypto in a lot of ways, and this is a big signal of, hey, keep it going.
Well, right. As long as you cut a check.
Yeah. This is
You
like
just-
the way I end
you gotta
everything.
cut a check.
Yeah.
If you cut a check, then you can do whatever the fuck you want.
There
And
you
let's
go.
be clear,
Right.
this Binance scandal, Changpeng Zhao, they were aware of a lot of money being moved around for, she mentioned it in the 60 Minutes video, Hamas. But also, like, trafficking people and, like, child sex abuse material. Like, some real fucked up shit. Being,
Yeah.
like, they're able to move this money around due to Binance. They're aware of it because they're getting their cut. Like, how, in what world do you fucking pardon this guy?
It feels like when we grew up, we had this idea of corruption and pay for play that just doesn't matter anymore, is what it feels like. It just doesn't matter anymore, which is bad.
It is crazy. There's such fatigue to all the bullshit that this, like, he just hammers through doing this and nothing happens. There's no accountability.
Yeah.
MAGA doesn't give a fuck. They're never going to hold his feet to the fire. So it's just, like, what can you do? You just laugh because he just does it. He does it out in the open. He tells you that he didn't know anything about it, and then we just fucking move on to the next thing next week. Like, holy shit. He's selling pardons.
Yeah, the only thing that gives me more hope was last Tuesday. Because if they were going to do some wacky shit, they could have already. And it seems like things kind of still shook out in a way that can be beneficial to holding on to whatever semblance of a democracy. But yeah.
It's twofold to me because I'll hold out my hope until I see what the Democrats are going to become in the next 2 to 4 years.
But whatever
if you-
anybody becomes, hopefully we can just keep the ability to vote in a meaningful way. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Whatever I don't give
Well,
a
my
fuck
point
about
is,
Yeah.
if the pendulum continues to swing and the person after Trump is a much more aggressive bad faith actor,
Who's that going to be? Who's that going to
well,
be?
look at what Trump's gotten away with.
Because
the
he
next
can. Nobody
Republican
else is going to have
president-
that political support base. Who else has
You
that
don't
political
you don't
support?
think so?
Who? Tell me who.
But
You
why
have
is
to
it
have
so baked in for Trump?
because
that
he
it
has
wouldn't
like
be the same for the
35%
next
of the
guy?
country who will die for him. Who else has that? Nobody. That is part of it. That is absolutely a part of it. It's the strength.
So do you think?
of support. Yeah.
You think the MAGA coalition kind of, fractures a bunch after Trump? Like, what's a post-Trump
100%.
conservative party look like in the U.S.?
It's already tough for them because, and I wrote this at the end of this, but we're deviating a little bit, but it's fine. There's already the old fucking anti-Semitism versus pro-Israel conservative war going on. I don't know.
Oh, sure.
I don't know because I don't think that's like the only thing that's causing differences, but I don't know. Because even we saw that video of Vivek getting ass blasted by white people. So who the fuck knows where the conservatives are going? I don't know. They're also looking real. Historically, it's always been. You probably know this too, from what you've paid attention to. But historically, it's always been, the right can stick together, but the left is so fractured. It's like everyone's fractured. Everyone's fractured.
It does feel like everybody's fractured these days. Yeah. And it's like who can, sort of draw everyone in enough before an election is going to win.
That's what politics is. And Trump had the sauce last
like
year. And there's no more Trump sauce anymore. So who else has the sauce? I have no idea. Go ahead.
I hope that it's not like a Don Jr. and for some reason he also gets that blank check of support written to him.
No. We already know that's not gonna. What do you mean? I think so. Don Jr. is not. No, that's not gonna happen, dude. That's not gonna happen because even if someone handed you a baton of the support of your base, which he might do with JD Vance, he probably will do with JD Vance, right? Because he's his vice president. I think JD Vance is. Even reasons outside of his own control, he has a colored wife. I think for reasons that are outside of his own control, and he's not charismatic like Trump is in a way that can capture working class voters. Because truly at this point, and that's fine, you can come up to me with any other solution if you want, and there might be other solutions that are slower or private centered, but unless you come up with a public centered solution to support the working class and inequality, you've got nothing. You've got no argument to me. So the fact that Trump was able to galvanize people who are working class and still vote for him, when there's zero tools, I feel like, at the Republicans' disposal today that are better than at a disposal of a Democrat with the way things are. Like I just don't see that. I don't see that.
I don't know. I'm not convinced, only because you would think that people would be disillusioned with Trump by this point anyway. If you are working class,
that's
and you're
why
still
Trump gets the
supporting
pass.
Trump,
but nobody else gets that pass.
Okay, but why wouldn't it?
Nobody else gets that pass.
Why? It's
why
not
does
like
Trump
Trump's
get
uniquely.
Dude, I have no fucking idea.
He's not charismatic. He's fucking. He's an idiot.
I mean, at this point, I agree with you. He was charismatic in like 2015, 16. At this point, I agree with you that he's just an idiot. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, why is that
a part of it is
dissipate?
definitely what we always talk about here, which is there has been no establishment solutions at all. And so you're going to keep grasping for the anti-establishment straws, which right now just feels like Trump. And maybe Zoran, because he did it the other day, but he's on a smaller scale. Right now it just feels like Trump on a large scale. You're going to have Democrats run Kamala. We both were upset about that. That's dumb. Like, that wasn't great strategy, blah, 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 you know, because Trump can claim that anti-establishment mantle.
Right. Even though at this point he's just the new establishment.
Correct. Right. And I don't know how Biden beat him in 20. Oh, we talked about this COVID. Anyways, a lot of meandering there, but that's okay.
Well, we could also.
Trump also pardoned this Democrat. Look, everybody already knows this, but I still feel like if some episodes get hate watched, let's have this get hate watched and have these people look. Your orange god pardon a Democrat. Why? Reflect. Anyways.
Rod Blagojevich.
Yeah.
Um,
And then this number 2 we talked about on the screen, 1.3 billion. It's just which I didn't. I love they put Sleepy Donald in the picture, but I didn't know that if you have a case pardoned, the restitution also gets pardoned with it, which is kind of obvious to me now, but I didn't realize. So that's what that number is. A lot of money. The federal government. I mean, a drop in the bucket for the federal government, to be clear, but still a lot of money as well. Both can be true.
Yeah,
that it will
I
not
also
get.
was not aware. I was also not aware that restitutions are just dismissed with a pardon. But I guess it makes sense if a pardon is like just cleaning the slate entirely. So
Right.
there you go. I think part of that too is like a lot of investors who got screwed on some. It was some tech company where they faked a video of their electric truck working, and then like some pretty blatant fuckery that Trump just hand waves away because he gets a $900,000 donation to his campaign or something like that.
Sure.
Like that's bananas.
Yeah.
Like what is to prevent me seeing that, going out acting like a real bad faith actor, and then just paying Trump money when I get caught, and then walking away whole?
Correct.
I get to
Nothing.
keep the fucking money I took from
This
you.
is what it feels like. Some people don't understand about consequences in this day and age. Like, I still support them. It's like, wow, even with like no consequences in any of this is just going to embolden. But yeah,
I'm just saying, if you want to go in on a company right now that just actively scams people, and then we cut Trump a check for 10%, we'll be set. That's generational money, dog. So you let me know.
oh,
Could
if you
sell
don't-
sugar pills over the phone.
Don't talk about
Medicare fraud.
Don't talk about selling your soul with me, because I will sell my soul. Just let me know. Just not here. Just text me. All right. Anyways,
Yeah, for sure. No paper trail.
let's do this. Let's do this as well.